always have each player has on the ITTF circuit video analysis.
Liu Fei with the start. Oh, and a little bit of good fortune. Lucky. Shi Xunyao. It's very difficult to actually pick a winner here, though, Jill, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, these two know each other's game so well. And as Jürgen said, I'm sure there'll be long rallies. But Liu Fei is a very graceful defender. Lovely to watch.
That's great. Down the middle, that's the power play. Down the middle with the big forehand drive. There you go. Next one is the winner. Good work.
Yeah, always difficult placement for a defender.
Anything you can do, I can do as well. Straight down the middle again. 3-1.
Yes, the defenders in the modern game now have got to be able to attack, break the game up.
Any difference with the black and red sides?
Yes, one side is got a reverse rubber, and the other side she's playing with pimples, so you get a bit of variation in spin, and the pace of the ball as well is different.
See her twiddle that racket quite a significant amount. It's really interesting.
Yeah, she tends to twiddle just on service, so she can use the reverse to get a lot of spin on serve or disguise the spin on service, which is a little bit more difficult with pimples.
3-4.
Shi Xunyao with serve, 3-4. Okay, when it went on to the forehand side, Liu Fei was just not quite there. Into the net there. If you've only just joined us, we're in the third, fourth placing for the women's individual title here on the penultimate day of competition. Round the finals competition here. That's a really big drive by Shi Xunyao.
Yeah, she set that up well with the backhand, very fast and spinny, and then was able to put that winner with a forehand.
I do enjoy this angle, I have to say. We're sitting at the end, so looking at it on the screen is great. Fabulous. What style. It's brilliant to watch, isn't it? How many shots in this rally, and look at that, the counters as well. Up to the table, then back again, but then caught in, well, not no man's land, an all woman's land, but that was, it was a half-half. Shall I attack it? Shall I? And she was caught in two minds there.
Yeah, she was trying that side spin push shot that she likes to do occasionally, but made an unforced error there.
6-5. 6-5 in rallies 1-6-5 in oh, that's for a defender, that's an unbelievable forehand.
Yeah, lovely top spin to top spin there. Very spinny. You're not really expecting that.
Shi Xunyao coming from
7-6.
well, near Shanghai, actually a little bit closer to Suzhou, Wuxi, Jiangsu, Wuxi province. And Liu Fei coming from Jiangsu. Okay, well played, good forceful play. And 7-all, this really is going to be very, very tight. I tell you, someone who will be watching this, and this is her talented head coach, Hui Jun. is a great player herself and actually
7,
found
8.
Shi Xunyao and has made every effort to bring her to the top of the world stage. It's very impressive. 7-8. Oh, wow.
9,
Yeah, that will be annoying because she runs around that backhand quite a lot and is very effective normally. That was far too big. 9-7. Liu Fei going about her business without a great deal of fuss. Misses that one.
9, 8.
Again, this is taking quite a long time, isn't it? We're down to 18 minutes left in the match already. And as everyone predicted, there's going to be long, long rallies in each of the games. Uh-oh. Wow, that's good. Keeps it all very interesting here for Liu Fei in the 10-8.
8, 10.
Gate ball, it just pops back onto Shi Xunyao's side. 8-10, game point, Liu Fei. Oh, you beauty. Well, I'm tempted to say cat and mouse, Jill, but it's difficult sometimes to know who's the cat and who's the mouse, because that was really great attack there from Liu Fei to finish it off at 11-8.
Yeah, that was great play there by both the players. I mean, great defending there by Liu Fei, but she came in and executed that great backhand to win that game.
Second
She's
game.
also got the effervescent JJ.
Lobo.
Zhao is on her team, well, certainly supporting her, and that makes a difference. He's a character, I tell you. Shi Xunyao has got first point with a very good service.
Yeah, she's got a lot of spin on that serve. Disguises it well.
Yeah. A little stretch there's no good, so great start here to this second game for the youngster.
Good serve and follow up, putting Liu Fei under pressure.
Oh, again, half a step in, backhand, dynamic, no spin with that, just lots of power and placement.
Anything loose, then Liu Fei's going to come in and attack the ball.
Nice blocking back into the center court from Xunyao. Again, lots of side spin on that. It's quite quiet in the cavern at the moment, but it's quite intense. 15 minutes and a half to go. Just one game complete. No, missed it.
Clever play there by Shi. She played steady, waited for the right one.
2, 4.
Xunyao, well, she was in good shape. No wonder she's shaking her head. There are a few errors creeping in both sides of the net, and that's why the crowd aren't into this so much at the moment. 3-4. Oh, brilliant defending and attacking. Hope you're counting the strokes, Jill. Wow, great. That's a wonderful rally. Really impressive. Shi Xunyao in control.
Yeah, that was lovely defending there. I mean, she moves around the court so well, but she is playing very sensibly. Waiting for the right one to really attack, but she made that error there, trying to do a little bit too much.
She did make the error. I'm talking S-H-I and S-H-E. She and she. She the player and she the player. Oh, wow. That really is disappointing. She had such a lot of ambition in this game and now has suddenly given up a good lead.
A lot of backspin on that defensive shot by LIU Fei. Sometimes it's difficult to see how much spin she does impart on those defensive strokes.
Well, even that top spin forehand had a huge amount on it. It wasn't that powerful, but it's still too difficult to control by Shi Xunyao.
Yeah, uses a lot of wrist and elbow there to impart the spin and power.
Fabulous defending. What a rally this is. Oh, and the net came into the way there, but I tell you what, that was brilliant to watch and appreciate, and that's brought this cavern to life. LIU Fei, really, really impressive. Look at the way she's having to stretch as well. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Really competitive. And look at that little box there. Bernadette waiting for her chance to go into the cauldron of the final against Wei. Absolutely determined. Yeah, there you go. We love you too. Let's concentrate on the main match here now, which is a third, fourth placing. Oh, that's great. What a lovely placement from Xunyao.
Yeah, that was clever play there. She saw that LIU Fei was running around with a forehand, so she
Please play.
put it straight down the line. Got her out of position.
7-6. Still in the second game. No, that will really annoy her. She got into the rally. She had opportunities to attack. And then she messes up that point there. Wow. Only 11 minutes left. 7-all. Oh, good stuff. Comes racing towards us here in the commentary area, that ball. Great shot.
Just popped up there by Shi, so LIU Fei stepped in to make that forehand winner.
Okay, nice. Levels up at 8-all. She's certainly really, really sincere about her ambition to upset the more senior Chinese player here. That's great. That's a really, really good drive into the backhand corner for 9-8. Watch that. It's beautiful.
Yeah, great angle she got there.
And another great shot. Fabulous service, wasn't it?
Yeah, and what a beautiful backhand there. She took the ball so early, very wristy, got a lot of spin.
10.
8-10. It is game point now. Shi Xunyao looking to level things up. Ooh, missed that one. 9-10.
9-10.
LIU Fei will not want to give anything away here. She's got the service. She's in control at the first point. First stroke, shall I say. And that's it, though. It's 11-9. And Shi Xunyao has leveled it up It's now one game all in this third, fourth placing of the Women's Championship final here at the T2 finals.
It's good, and if you're topspin sometimes here, it's good, then you can go
to say. Does she
quick
understand
one
English?
here, and then you can change corners. Yeah, good, good. And work hard, yeah. Must work always a lot of work. Yeah, good.
Well, she's nodding her head,
Yeah.
so
All the right body language, that's for sure. Well, I'm afraid LIU Fei doesn't have that problem because JJ, fluent Mandarin speaker, of course, he's native Chinese, so no problem for her. Right, it's 1-1. This is now, it could even be the last game here. We'll have a look at the time clock in just a couple of moments. It's taken quite a long time for those first two games. Yeah, good work there. Xunyao. There it is, just less than 9 minutes left. No, that's a bit wild. To love. Xunyao was beaten by Feng Tianwei in the semi-final. She won the first game, lost the next two, and then in game 4, the time was out by 8-7. It was such a close one. Final 7-all, and then the big showdown point for 8-7 to Feng Tianwei. It was very exciting. Oh, power, what? 1-3.
yeah, lovely play there by Shi. She moved the ball around the table, then she played that one into the middle. The ball popped up, and then she went for that winner down the line.
Oh, good stuff. You know, LIU Fei was playing against Bernadette Such, and that was an extraordinary match. I wonder whether she's still thinking about, well, not she won't be thinking about it right now, but certainly overnight, she would have been dreaming of the win. And of course, she was 4-2 up in the kill zone, and then lost 3 points in a row to Bernadette, and 5-4. It was an extraordinary way to go out. 4-2, Xunyao. Oh, she's a powerful hitter.
She is. I mean, she's taking her time. She's waiting for the right one. When it pops up, she hits that ball hard.
She spends a lot of time on that bottom, well, as we look at it, the top right corner, but that's her favorite position right there at the table. She plays a lot of forehands with that huge top 3-5. Great block return. Back in her favorite position again, look. And she's missed that one.
Yeah, that was good variation there by LIU Fei. Changed the ball. Put that float in at the last one. She just overhit that one.
4-5. 6 minutes and a little bit to go. Oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely excellent. Brought her in, and then on the next play, there's the bring in, and then the next one, fired one down the line. Great strategy.
Yeah, so it's always difficult when you bring it in short, then hit that next one hard. For a defender, you're still close to the table.
Oh dear. Yeah, oh my goodness. Talk about a fencing attack. This was unbelievable feat. Just look at that bang.
Yeah, straight at her body. Didn't have a chance to move out the way. Good placement.
Again, a nice block in from the body.
Yeah, she attacked that well, LIU Fei, but didn't recover. I don't think she was expecting it to come back, but it did.
Xunyao holds the lead by 2. Great to see the distance that she goes back, but I tell you what, Xunyao doesn't care about the distance back. She's just going to really, really power that ball through. 5-8. Oh, that's a great shot. Goodness me. Anticipated it well. She was there very, very well ahead of time. There you go. Beautiful.
Yeah, it was a good serve there. I think float serve, and then she followed that in.
Okay, well done. Well, that was a typical defender's point.
Yeah, that was good. A lot of backspin there on that long backhand shot. And the forehand as well. Very heavy backspin.
We're back in the practice room here. Feng Tianwei looking up. She's now representing Singapore. There you go. Nice little wave. Is it confident? We will see a little bit later. It will be Feng Tianwei against Bernadette Such in the final right after this. 7-9. Okay, well, that was a little bit unfortunate, you might say, because it was a solid rally. Xunyao just made the error. She's putting that extra little bit of power, bringing the shoulders round. Everything is in that, even the feet, the legs, hips, shoulders. Great rally. This is a brilliant rally. Love it. It's a game of chess at speed. What a great play. And she's done a great job to level up, and she deserved that. LIU Fei in great form at the moment.
Yeah, that was beautiful rally there. That was table tennis at its best. Great movement round the table, and then stepping in for that forehand winner down the line.
Let's have a look at this time here now. 2:15. If the game is won and it's less than 2 minutes, it will be a kill zone game, which is the first to reach 5. And that is out, and that is really unfortunate for Shi Xunyao. And again, just as like in the semi-final, just when push came to shove, she couldn't quite convert. It's game point to LIU Fei. And that is game. It's 11-9. And Shi Xunyao, although she was in the lead for most of that particular game, ultimately falls to the experience of LIU Fei. It really was a fabulous matchup. A lot of great cunning at the table there. But there you go. That's the situation at the moment. LIU Fei in the lead by 2-1, and we will have a kill zone game. Certainly, it will be interesting, because if Shi Xunyao wins the kill zone game, we'll then have a tiebreaker to finish off the match, and that will be a first to 11. Lots of things to happen yet, Jill.
Yeah, certainly is. I wouldn't like to say who the winner's going to be.
First to 5, kill zone, Xunyao in service. The clock has stopped, incidentally, now. First to 5 points. And that's the first point for Xunyao. We could be heading for a tiebreaker, first to 11. There you go. That's confirmation of the kill zone. 1 love. Oh, she's in great form here. Fantastic variety of attack.
Yeah, that was great. That first backhand she played then was so quick, so wristy. And she was able to follow that one in for that winner.
Love 2. Ooh, and that's down and out, and that is love 3. This is a big chance for Xunyao. They are paying for big money here. The 3rd, 4th placing of the championship individual title for women after 7 months of action. Fantastic. Great work for 4. And really, you have to say she deserves this because she was in the lead for most of that 3rd game and then ultimately faded. But this time she will take a chance, surely. It is kill zone game point, and no, she missed that one. Just as I'm really giving the big build-up. But it's still a great opportunity.
Yeah, she's played very sensibly, the 16-year-old. She 4-1 up.
It's kill zone game point here. It's surely going to happen. Wow, great defending. And that's it. It's 5-1. And we will now, that's 2 games all, and we'll definitely have the tie break. It'll be the first to reach 11 points then. So the match continues with some really, really very impressive play. And I have to say, it's a battle of wills as much as it is skills on the table.
Yes, it'll be interesting to see if Shi Xunyao goes out like she did in that kill zone game. 4-0, she was up. Let's see how she'll play now.
Interesting, the reaction of the crowd here. They've just been told for the first time we have a kill zone complete, and we've now got a tie break to come up. First to 11 points. LIU Fei serves. Backhand serve. Oi! Well, it's always good to have great fortune with you. Lucky is always part of the Chinese heritage, of course. Well, maybe that's an omen. LIU Fei.
And that one just trickled over the net. There was no way she could get that one back.
Oh, concentration was wavering there. Xunyao, she hasn't missed many of those. She's got herself back into this match. She can ill afford those errors.
Yeah, LIU Fei then just put that float ball in. Just change the spin.
This is better. Great work. That is absolutely brilliant. Super. Both sides of the table. Both wings involved, and then the drop is too good. Chasing it in, hit the table, not the ball. Oh, unbelievable.
That was beautiful, that. Beautifully executed. Played that one into the middle and then one down the line.
I think I have to mention, I don't think I've mentioned it before, but this 16-year-old, Shi Xunyao, in the orange top, there she is, was the ITTF World Junior Champion last year in November, so it's only 13 months she was the women's singles champion. So she's got a fantastic pedigree. Of course, if you can do it at that level, you can do it really, depending on how hard you work, you can do it at the top level of adult play as well. Look at this. I love this. Absolutely brilliant. Great work.
Yeah, she's playing very sensibly, just taking her time. Just waiting for the right one.
Almost taking herself off her feet there, the way she's driving into that forehand.
I think LIU Fei wants to break up the game a little bit more and try and attack, but she is making it very difficult for her.
Oh, she's missed it. She's not missed it, she's missed it. No. I'm having fun. Shi Xunyao forced the error there, clenched the fist in celebration. It's 5-2. 11 points the target. Okay, good return that. Ooh.
Yeah, dug it deep. A lot of backspin on there.
Boom camera again, giving us fabulous shots. Hope you don't suffer from vertigo, Jill.
No, I'm all right. But you're right, we've had great camera angle. The slow-mo's been really good too, to see the spin.
Yep, that's the view from a lot of the crowd here, the specially invited guests. It's an intimate club feel about the cavern here, and I have to say it's absolutely brilliant to be privy to some of the best players that have ever picked up a table tennis racket. Absolutely fabulous. It's 5-all. Any chance of the score graphic? We're going to get a timeout scored there. There was some really good stuff, but I have to say that's a fabulous pullback here. I got a feeling that although we saw Shi Xunyao putting the time out with her hand, I got a feeling it might be Jorgen that called it, you know.
Yeah, I think he called it. Just wanted to talk to her.
Because it is a sport of momentum, isn't it? Once you've got the momentum, you can score 3 or 4 in a row, and that's exactly what's happened in LIU Fei's favour there. So, yeah, you can see, just want to get the positivity back in the air for Shi Xunyao. She's got the serve, but she's down 5-6. Okay, another good power play there, forcing the error. And where's it going? In the middle.
Yeah, most difficult area for a defender.
Oh, wow. 2-all, 6-all. Doesn't get any more exciting than this. Great defending. Fabulous defending. Oh, what a point this is. Wow, the point of the match without any doubt at all. 2-all, 7-6. Shi Xunyao, the 16-year-old, has shown unbelievable maturity with that.
Yeah, that was great. Great play there by
Please play.
Shi Xunyao. In fact, great play by both players.
Tiebreaker, 11 points. We've gone through all the other possible chances. Oh, another unbelievable piece of play. Xunyao has taken her chance now. She dropped back a few points earlier in this game, but she's now just taking it by the scruff of the neck. 3 more required for a bronze medal, 3rd place position here at T2 individual. Oh, and then without real pressure, she plays it long. 8-7. There is the team trophy on the left, the individual women's trophy on the right. That's for the winner for the match coming up. 3rd placing is a great achievement here at T2 though. Oh, she's missed another one. Is that the inexperience of the 16-year-old? Who knows? 8-all. I've told you before, Joe, 8 is considered to be the lucky number in this part of the world. Wow, who is going to keep the luck?
She, first volley for delay. 8-all.
Well, the umpire just saying we must be continuous, although no, we're not against the clock here at the moment. It's the first to 11. 8-all. Oh dear, and another one. Shi Xunyao, after playing some unbelievable table tennis, simple play has let her down. The defender.
Oh dear. Yeah, a lot of backspin on that defensive shot there. I mean, she's such a clever player, LIU Fei. She changes the ball a lot of the time, changes the spin.
This is match point. This is for the money. Xunyao to serve. LIU Fei in the lead, and that's it. LIU Fei has done it. And JJ will celebrate. No doubt at all. Wow, what a fight back that was. LIU Fei has won this competition in a tiebreaker, and a big smile there for LIU Fei. She lost to Bernadette Soch in the semi-final in unbelievable fashion. She was 4-2 up in the kill zone and then lost it 5-4. So for her to come back in this desperately difficult situation, she must be really pleased, Jill, with having put that semi-final defeat behind her and coming through in a very tight encounter in a tiebreaker and coming out on top.
Yeah, no, I think that was just great play by these two players, but maybe the experience came through. The 23-year-old against Shi, the 16-year-old, but great table tennis.
Of course, there was a lot to play for all the way around, not just reputation, but of course, right in the spotlight of world television. A lot to be grateful for, because we've got a defender actually making great inroads. Just look at the reach, because she can counter-attack as well. Let's have a look at the stats then of that particular matchup. A great performance. LIU Fei ultimately, there she is on the rider screen, 43-41. It was as tight as that. She just edged the serves, and she also just got the returns as well. It was a fabulous matchup, such contradictions all round. I'm sure that everyone enjoyed that.
It couldn't possibly get any closer than that in this third and fourth placing battle here in the Women's Championship. And we actually witnessed for the first time a tiebreaker game played here in the event, that both sides are level on points after the full 24 minutes. Even if the last game was a kill zone, the players will have to go into a tiebreaker game, first to 11 points. That happened here, and now LIU Fei is our bronze medalist of the Women's Championship of T2 APAC. Let's get her thoughts. 恭喜你第3名，这个是个很好的成绩，对吗？
对的，谢谢。开心吗？还可以。
OK， 所以整体上呢 ，T2 APAC， 这个整体上你的这个感觉如何？在这边打了这个比赛，你有什么想法？
我感觉参加了这个比赛之后，对于我乒乓球的生涯就是有很大的帮助吧。对我今后比赛，像这里面的很多队员学习到了很多东西，因为他们都是职业选手。跟他们相比，我还太年轻了，对比赛经验好像差了很多。
LIU Fei learned a lot in her entire season here in T2 APAC. She feels like she's still young, still got lots to learn, but nevertheless, she is proud that she got 3rd place here in this Women's Championship. Let's all give a very big round of applause and congratulate LIU Fei for being the 3rd place winner here in T2 APAC. 谢谢你, thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the result of the 3rd and 4th placing here in the Women's Championship, which will make way for the final showdown. And it's between Bernadette Soch and Feng Tianwei. We will crown the champion later. Who will it be? Let's find out next. Don't go anywhere.